I know it's 2 months and a half since I last posted a video, and I had promised you guys that I'll be posting every other week, and now it's 2 months and a half. Let me tell you guys, life happened. It's not like I lied to you or something, but life happened. Hello babes, welcome to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Kamandi, and you know it, I'm back at it. For those who are new here and you've never seen this beautiful face, my name is Kamandi. Welcome to our YouTube channel. Please subscribe down below, hit the notification bell to get notified each and every time that we post. Also, please like the video and comment down below. And without further ado, let's get straight into this video. So guys, as you can tell from the title, we're going to be talking about my Qatar Airways interview experience. I've been to two. One was a month ago, and then the recent one was like last week. Yeah, last week on Tuesday and Wednesday. So we're going to be talking about that in details, and also I'm going to let you guys know how to apply these jobs, how you're going to, you know, what you need to carry to these interviews, also how you should look, because looking the part is the point of going to that interview. So yeah, if you're interested in that, please stay tuned. So for those who don't know, Qatar Airways is an international airline. It's located in Qatar, Doha, Qatar. So yeah, they open positions for every position that you, any job that you want. So if you're interested, you can always go to their website and then, you know, scroll and check what positions are open. So how did I apply for Qatar Airways, or how do you apply for Qatar Airways? So personally, I applied through LinkedIn. So yeah, because I find it so much easy than going to the website and looking for these positions, because they're hidden. Let me tell you, they're hidden. I don't know how they want us to find the positions in the website, because darling, kuna very many positions, and before you find the one that is open, utakuwa umetafuta sana. So to make it easy, so you just go to LinkedIn. I think I'm going to screen record and just put it somewhere here so that you can all see. So when you open LinkedIn, let me try and open here. So when you open LinkedIn, you're going to type Qatar Airways, obviously, and then yes, you're going to type Qatar Airways, and then it will come their page, and then you just click on the jobs page, and then you'll see all the jobs that are open at the moment and how many people have applied, when it was posted. You're going to see everything there. So, and it's far much easier applying from LinkedIn, because you can apply actually with your LinkedIn account, or just apply directly to their website through LinkedIn. So it's far much easier, and it does not take a lot of time, literally 5 minutes and you're done, and you just wait for the invitation to the interview. So yeah, so we're going to start with my cabin crew interview that happened in March. So I applied for that position around April, and then the shortlisted candidates. Let me tell you, if you apply for Qatar and you get shortlisted, feel good, because they've noticed you. You know why? Because kuna kwanga na watu wengi wameapply. People do apply for these positions. Thousands of people do apply for these positions, and not everyone gets to be invited for meet and greet or open day. No, so if you get invited, darling, feel special, because Qatar has seen you. And they have seen potential. So don't feel bad when you go there and then you're eliminated on day one. No, darling, they shortlisted you. So you were shortlisted, you were invited for an interview. Tap yourself on the back and try again, okay? So
real issue. I wish I did a real thing, proper. I regret not doing it. I should have done it, so that I deal with real stuff.
So I've told you I applied back in April. So they closed the position, and then they started sending the invitation to the meet and greet. So I got my invitation for meet and greet on 9th March. So after I got my invitation for 19th, I didn't know where to start because, darling, this is my first interview with Qatar Airways. I didn't know what to expect. I didn't know what to wear. I didn't know what to not wear. I didn't know how to do my hair. I didn't know what makeup is accepted. Also, I did not know what to expect, what questions that they're going to, ask. I was sitting there like, bro, sasa nitadu. I've never been to an interview before. I've never been to a physical interview before. That for a company that's that big. So I was scared. I was really scared. Also, remember, I don't have outfits for the day. My makeup ilikuwa imeisha because I was not doing makeup. Nilikuwa nishachoka kufanya makeup videos. For those who know me, I was doing makeup videos and nilikuwa nishachoka kufanya. Now I was focusing on my skin to get it glowing as it's glowing right now. So I had nothing. Zero, nothing. Literally blank. So now I had like 10 days to get everything and be ready for the interview. So I asked my friend who's already in Qatar, who's working with Qatar Airways, to send me the questions that they were asked in their time. They were at least a bit ready. At least a bit ready. And also made YouTube my friend, which is something that you should not do, darling, with Qatar Airways. Anajua, these recruiters have watched Victor McMahon, Richard McMahon, they know how he answers questions, they know. So if you cram that question, darling, if you cram it and you go there and give them that answer, darling, no, darling, don't do that. So I made YouTube my friend. I remember I was watching YouTube videos until late in the night because I was waking up at around 9 because my shift was starting at 10. So I was cramming Victor McMahon. I was listening to the who millennial, this lady. I was cramming those answers. I was listening. I was watching people's experience with Qatar Airways, getting their answers, blah, 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 to be ready for the questions. Darling, that's where you went wrong. That's where I went wrong. Don't. They know these questions. They know these answers these people give you. And if you cram that answer, if you cram it, darling, it's not going, it won't work. It won't work with Qatar Airways. So, yeah, I spent the whole week cramming and buying makeups and buying clothes. So, 19th ikafika. 19th umefika, niliamka. Let me tell you, I woke up at 5. I woke up at 5 a.m. Nikajitayarisha. It's like I was going somewhere special. Remember, my interview is at 10 a.m. and I woke up at 5 a.m. And these people didn't give me a job. So I woke up at 5 a.m. I remember waking up, nikaoga, and then I started doing my makeup. So, kuna giza bado, I'm just using my room lights, Wacha 6 ifike, nenda kwa kioo ya bafu kujiangalia. I'm seeing patches of foundation, patches. Patches everywhere. Nikasema, we? Nikatoa your makeup. I was like, okay, ni sawa, nikatoa makeup. I did my makeup 3 times because I was panicking. I was scared. I was tensed. So I did my makeup 3 times. Kutoa kurudisha. Then I had a breakout. I had small pimples now popping up because of kutoa makeup na kurudisha. So me, I was like, no, I'm done. I'm done with this. I don't even want to go anymore. So then my phone was kwa charger chini ya kitanda because my socket is somewhere there at the corner. So nilienda kuchukua miskate card and I was like, yep, this is the sign. I should not go today and just rest. But then I was like, no, I already got the invitation. Wacha tu niende. So I took my phone, called my mom, told her whatever was happening. And then, yeah, she told me, relax. I do a very simple makeup. I did a simple makeup. I asked our house help at that time. Anisaidia kushona hiyo nguo because ilikuwa imeraruka. So akanishonea. And then I called my Uber. So it's like 9:30. 9. Yeah, it's at 9. and I had to pick my passport photos up at Gateway Mall. So we went to Gateway Mall. I tell this driver, wait for me here outside, I'm coming. I ran. I left my bag in the cab. I ran to go pick my photos, my passport photos. So mi nimekimbia, nimeenda kuchukua passport photos. Narudi, I did not see this guy. I don't see his car. I don't even remember the color of the vehicle. I don't remember the number plates. I check kwa nini kwa app. End safari, end trip. So me, I'm like, oh my fucking Lord, what is this now? What is this? I'm running up and down Gateway Mall like a mad person, a mad woman in heels, in a suit. Hey! In a suit, running around Gateway Mall like a mad person. So, remember, I almost got hit by cars 3 times. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm not even lying. I almost got hit by cars 3 times because I was running in and out of Gateway Mall looking for this vehicle that I don't even remember the color. I don't remember the number plates. This driver has ended the trip and I'm just there stranded. So I take my phone again, call my mom, namwambia nimeibiwa, kabi imeenda na vitu zangu, imeenda na bag, imeenda na simu yangu ingine, imeenda, everything has gone, my certificates, my CVs, everything gone. The only thing I have is passport photos and my phone, my other phone. So I'm there stranded, nothing, literally nothing. So then after a while, this nigga calls me, mwenye hiyo cab, and uko wapi, umekaa sana and tunachelewa. So me, I'm like, Fuchs, ujaenda, I'm coming, find me. Find me where you left me. So nimetoka nikikimbia, I'm almost crying, literally, I'm almost crying, I'm sweating. Sasa nimepaka makeup, my friend. So I get into the cab and anipeleka mbio because my interview is at 10 and it's already 9:44. My interview is at 10 and it's 9:44. So then see, we hop into the cab. Nipeleka mbio, tulifika kitu 10:10. And good thing, watu wa 10 hawako mingia. So I was like, Fuchs. And also I see other people running. So I was like, kumbe mimi sijachelewa peke yangu. So that time I relaxed. My mom called me and then she asked me kama nimefika, and I was like, yes, nimefika. And then yeah, she wished me good luck. So after a short while, tukaambiwa tingi sasa watu wa 10, we enter Hilton and tukaingia. So we entered and then we were taken to this hall where we sat down, and then the recruiter came and then akaanza kutuambia what to expect. They're looking for 21, blah blah blah, hizo story mingi. So me, I was just sitting listening to her, and then she went back to the interview room and we started going one by one to the room. Actually it was 2 by 2 because there are 2 recruiters, one on the left, one on the right, and then you each go to one recruiter, if it makes sense. Mi naenda kwa huyu, mwingine naenda kwa huyu. So see, it was my time for the interview. I entered. I was smiling. I was catwalking, darling. I remember I was smelling so nice. So I entered the room with my confidence. Nafika hapo nikasimama. Let me tell you, the devil sent fear. The confidence that I had entering the room disappeared. I got tongue-tied. So this lady asked me, what's your name? Caroline. No. This lady goes like, so this lady akansalimia. She greets me and then I'm like, hi, smiling. I was smiling. I was smiling. But it was a tension smile. Not gonna lie, I was tensed. So I was smiling there. And then she started asking me, Caroline, how are you? I'm like, I'm good. How are you? She did not answer. I was like, okay. And then, so then she asks me, tell me about yourself, Caroline. Mimi, I went straight because I had already scripted an answer. Nikajibu bro. I was very confident because I was very, very ready for that answer. For that question, sorry. I was very, very ready for that question. So I gave out my scripted answer. It's not really scripted, but it's scripted for my CV. So nikamwambia that scripted answer that Victor McMahon gave us. Victor McMahon. Richard McMahon. I don't know it's Richard or Victor. That guy from YouTube. I gave her my answer. She just looked at me, smiled, akagiggled kidogo, and then she was like, we'll call you after 2 weeks, Caroline. Hapo I knew, oh, call where? Call who? How even? Nilitoka tu hapo nikicheka cause I knew that was it for me. So basically, ukienda hizo interviews, so si kwa invitation, kwa hiyo invitation email, umesema kutakuwa na 3 days. So the first day is meet and greet, and then the second day is assessment day, and then the third day is final interview if they don't do final interview on this assessment day. So basically, if you pass day 1, you're given an invitation for day 2, and if you pass day 2, you're given an invitation for day 3. So yeah, if they tell you we'll call you after 2 weeks, you did not hear this from me, but sorry love, you did not make it. You did not make it. So yeah, hapo tu nilijua like we're going to try next time. So nikatoka kwa room and just went to laugh with my other we will call you after 1 week friends. So kind of hapo tukapiga photos, just chilling and talking and saying how we're going to come back in the next interview when they open. So yeah, that was basically my cabin crew experience. I did not get to go to assessment day or final interview. Nilitolewa kwa open meet and greets. Nilitolewa kwa meet and greet because I know I answered that question najibu ya Victor McMahon, Richard McMahon, that YouTube guy. So I remember there's a girl that went into that room and she was asked the same question I was asked. Tell me about yourself. And she answered in a very, very basic way. Hata wewe unaweza shangaa kwani what are these recruiters looking for? Because now the way I gave my answer professionally and the way she gave her answer, you just say like, where anyway it's somebody's luck or if the recruiters love you. So yeah, that was it for me in cabin crew position ya hiyo siku, but I'm going to try again if they open. So yeah, that was my experience literally. So now let's talk about my customer experience HIA launch and Alma service interview that happened last week. So I got my invitation on, let me check. I got my invitation on 18th May if I'm not wrong, and then the interview was on 24th. Yeah, 24th. I can't find my email, so I'm not sure when I got it, but it was like a week before. Yeah, it was like a week before. I got it on Friday, and then my interview was the following week. So I'm not really sure about the date, but ilikuwa tu May. So yeah, I got my invitation. So what is customer experience HIA and Alma services? So basically this is their lounge. They have a really, really big lounge that is 5-star. It's like a 5-star hotel. It's big and it needs a lot of people to work in there. So they recruit from chefs to waitresses to storekeepers to lounge attendant front of house to lounge supervisors front of house to every position that you want, sales agent to hostess to any position that you want basically. So I will show you guys the positions here of what they want the open positions that they put, and yeah, if you're really interested you can apply for this position. And then yeah, you can try your luck if you're not really interested in cabin crew. So this is your position. This is your go-to position. So I got my invitation for this position and I went to my interview, which was last week. And I was so fortunate that this recruiter was so happy on that day. Actually, they're so nice. The recruiters for this particular recruitment process, they had last week, they were so nice compared to the cabin crew ones. Let me tell you, cabin crew is brutal. They're very brutal. So I went for my invitation. It was at the same time as my cabin crew invitation. It was at 10. So I woke up that day, got ready. Hata sikuwa na haraka, sikuamka 5. I remember I woke up at around 7. Yeah, 7. I got ready pole too, with no hurry. I didn't even cram nothing. I did not watch those Richard McMahon videos. I did not want to hear other people's experiences. I just wanted to go there with a fresh mind, because for my cabin crew, I was really expecting the question that these people said zitaulizwa, but then I crammed the answers na nikafika huko, and then the answers zikanitoa on day 1. This time around, I just went there, even to blank, just walked in and did nothing. I just did not want to put a lot of things in my head. I was just going for this experience. I was just going there with nothing on my head. I don't know where this essay accent imetoka, but yeah, just going there with nothing on my head, just going to shoot my shot, blank, and a fresh mind, because they can ask you anything, and if you're not ready, if you're expecting a certain question to be asked, then darling, that's where things go left. Hapo ndo utajua no. So my makeup was on point, ilikubali usiku, because I was not tensed. I was not really like anxious on what to go and expect. No, I was calm. I remember I got my documents way before. I had my passport photos way before, and I was just ready. I was just chilling. So nikatoka hapa 9. I remember I was to meet my friend. She had an interview at 8, so I was to meet her before she left. So nikatoka hapa mapema 9, and then I went, said hi, and then she left. Nikabaki hapo na other people. So you need to interact with the people, interact with them, because you never know who's watching. And these people love active people. Ukienda hapo tu, you just stand there like, and you're going to work at their lounges. You're going to work at their counters as a customer service. You're going to work at their company, in their company, English in their company as a cabin crew, and interacting with people. You dumb, it doesn't make sense. This is a service industry, and you need to be there, you need to be out there, you need to interact with people, you need to be chop. So like they need to see that you're a people's person. So you never know who's watching. Ukifika hapo, hata kama mtasimama nje kwa jua, interact with people. Because you never know who's watching again. I'm telling you, you never know who's watching. So yeah, nikafika, I find other people there, I'm just talking to people, and then it's our time to enter the room, to enter into Hilton. So, because mnafika mnasimama nje, you just don't enter. You fika and stand outside Hilton, okay? Unasimama hapo nje. So unasimama kwa jua. So if you come early and your interview is at 4 p.m, ukikuja 2, ukikuja 1 p.m, and your interview is at 4 p.m, darling, utasimama nje, utachomwa na jua vizuri. Just come, interview yako ikaribia. Don't come too early, but also don't come late, okay? So our time fikared. We were told to enter Hilton. We went to the same room that we were seated. Time ya cabin crew. But this time the recruiter didn't come to talk to us, so we were just going one by one to the recruitment room, into the interview room. So we were going one by one into the interview room, actually 2 by 2. So fortunately I got the best recruiter. She's nice. So I entered the room. I remember I entered the room, nikafika nikasimama, And then she told me, please sit down, have a seat. And then I don't know where she went. Akatoka nje, akaenda sijui kutafuta nani huyo. So there's a guy that alirudi. So the guy entered the first time, and then he did not get the invitation for the following day. So he was trying his luck again with a different recruiter. So I think this lady, the one that he went to, noticed his face and then asked the other lady if amempatia invite, and then the lady was like no, and then she went outside to confirm if this guy is gone. So me, I was there nikiingia, I was tensed because I had no idea of what to expect. I had not prepared anything, so I was tense. So after she left, I kind of calmed down. I had my moment to breathing in and out, and then she came back in. She comes back in, and then she greets me, hi Caroline. I'm like, hi, how are you? She asked me, how are you? And then I'm like, I'm good, how are you? She was so happy. Actually, she had a big smile on her face after I asked her that, because I don't know if the other people asked her, but you could see she was happy after I asked her how she was doing. So then she asked for my documents and akachukua, and then the first thing she looked at was my CV. So akangalia CV yako and I've done Altair reservation. So like, you've done Altair reservation? I was like, yes, I've done Altair reservation. And yeah, so Altair is a software that we use for airports. Yeah, that's used to it's used at the airport. So then she's like, ameenda kuchukua, she's like already taking the invitation paper kuandika jina yangu, and then she's like, where have you worked before? And I'm like, Kenya Airways. And yeah, I told her we're currently working, and then she took the invitation and wrote my name and wrote number 55, and then she wrote my time, that was 2:40 the following day. And I was so excited. So then she come home now, kukua ready for the next day. So the next day was assessment day and final interview, all in one. So I woke up late as usual. I woke up early kwa sababu nilikuwa job. Nilikuwa tu nimeisha off leave ya one day, so that was the previous day, because I wasn't sure if nitapata invitation for the next day. Remember the previous one, cabin crew, I had requested for 3 days, and then I was eliminated on day 1, so that was a waste of leave days. So this time around I only requested for 1 day. So the following day nikaamka, nikaanza job 7:30, nikifika kitu 11 nikasema simepotea. Haikuwa imepotea, I just was going for an interview. So ikafika 11, I got ready and went for my interview. So nikafika hapo mapema, people were just there chilling. Hata kuwa na watu wameshtuka. So my time ikafika, na I was number 55, my number ikafikiwa. I entered the room, I sat there. When I was entering, this other lady that interviewed me the previous day, she whispered something to this other lady. And I was there like, oh my lord, what is she telling her? What is wrong now? So see me, I enter the room and then I sit down. And then she's like, Caroline, hi, how are you? And then nikasema, I'm good, how are you? And then you see, they laughed again, they smiled, both of them, they smiled. They were smiling, I don't know why they were smiling, but they were just happy. So they answered, we had a small conversation there, just to ndio baridi ishe kwa mwili. So yeah, we had a small conversation. They were so happy. They're so happy. So she asked me, Caroline, what are you applying for? And then I told her lounge attendant, front of house. Then she asked me some questions that she was filling in. She asked for my documents. I gave her my documents. And then she took my COVID certificate. And then she wrote the dates when I got my COVID vaccines. And then yeah, she asked me, and then she went straight into business. She asked me, Caroline, what does lounge attendant means to you? And then I answered. I went to the answer. Let me tell you, I went to the answer. I went to the answer. I'm not even gonna lie. It's like, I don't know what lounge attendants do, but I went to the answer. But it was aviation related because I'd worked before. I did my internship at the airport, so and I worked at the lounge, so niliwaambia tu what I was doing at the lounge. That's how I answered. So then they were like, they were smiling. Yes, yes, yes. So then I was told to place my hands on the table. Waone kama ya have scars. They told me to place them like this, and then they told me to show them this other side of my hand. Yeah, and that was it. And I was like, "Sawa, Caroline, see you." When you get your written offer, it's gonna be 2 positions, either launch attendant in front of house, and another one that I don't know the name. I'm not sure if it's food and beverage or it's, I don't know what she said, but it started with F. So, because my mind was all over, my mind was not even listening anymore because it was just switch off. So she told me, when you get the email, you're going to get either one of the 2 positions, and I was like, okay, it's fine, no problem, yes. And then she asked me if I had a question, and then definitely I had a question, so I asked a question. So then she was like, she answered, and then I was like, thank you, and then she told me, thank you, Caroline, and then I left the room. Basically, that was it. It wasn't even hard. So I went outside, and then yeah, we were all told, Nini, we'll get feedback within a week, and only a few were told within 2 weeks. So I don't know about those, but since we were told we get feedback in a week, so I'm still waiting for my feedback. So yeah, I'll tell you guys if I get the job or not. So yeah, I think that sums up my experience. So now I'm going to share with you a few questions that were asked on that day. On this day, there isn't the customer experience one. So I was asked what launch attendant means and what I believe they do. So I answered based on what I was doing at the airport for my internship, and then yeah, I think it went well. And then my friends were asked how they would deal with a VIP guest who came to the lounge and the lounge was full, how to deal with a customer that prepaid for the lounge and then they never came within the period that they paid the launch for, as in if they paid last month alafu wakuje this month, how are you going to deal with that? So the other question was how to handle nagging customers or aggressive customers, and the other one was what if a client comes and if a client breaks an expensive glass, how are you going to handle it? So yeah, hizo tu ndio nilikuwa nasikia zikiulizwa. Sikusikia, hakuna mtu aliuliza tell me about yourself. No, on day one we were asked, some were asked for their experience, and yeah, wakajibu. Me, I was not asked my experience. I was only asked, oh, you've done Altern. That was it. That was it. So the first thing, do not listen to Richard McMahon. Do not cram his answers. Don't cram his answers. Just go there, and because utakram jibu and then ufike hapo uliza what's your name, what's your last name, and then you don't even know your last name because you crammed. You were ready for a question that was not asked. You know what I'm trying to say? So don't cram answers. Just go there with a fresh mind and then kill it. Okay, just kill it. Ate kama you're going to create lies at that moment, create them. Don't cram answers. Okay. So the other thing is look the part, dress nicely, okay? Dress nicely, dress official, do your makeup, darling. By dressing, I don't just mean dressing like official and that's it. You dress nicely, yes, but also do your makeup, look nice. Like if you don't do your makeup, why are you going for that interview for? Because makeup is part of the uniform, darling. Makeup. Let me tell you that if you did not know, let me tell you, if you do not know, if you didn't have an idea, but let me tell you, this makeup is part of the uniform in the aviation industry. So anza kununua makeup if you're applying for these positions. So ate kama hujui kufanya makeup on that day, please find somebody who knows how to do makeup. Akupake at least ukae vizuri. Sawa? Okay. The other thing, your hair should be neat. Neat hair goes a long way. Wanafunganga nywele nyuma, so if you can do that, even better. And also don't do edges. They don't love edges. hawapendi ages, because some of you do very interesting ages, so don't do your ages. Just shika nywele yako nyuma or juu and then just go for the interview. Another thing is hizi vitu accessories no ziache nyumbani, just go like that. Also do a red lippy, do nice nails, and also yeah, hiyo ni uniform, that's part of uniform. Ukipata pearl white earrings, also wear them, wear the earrings kama umetoboa masikio. Also another thing, part of looking the part if that makes sense. Okay, another thing in regards to dressing, do not microblade your eyebrows. Do not microblade your eyebrows or tattoo them. They know these things. They don't love microbladed or tattooed eyebrows. If you are going to microblade your eyebrows, at least zifanywe na mtu anajua kwa microblade, si mtu no, zifanywe tu zikae natural, okay? Don't do the black sijui. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Okay, because they can tell and they don't love that. The other thing, also fake lashes. Darling, hizo wacha za kwenda klabu ama dates, because they don't do fake lashes, darling, unless umewekwa zile 111 and they look natural. But fake lashes wacha za klabu na za kwenda dates. Don't do that. Usibebe hizo kwenda Qatar. Okay, the next thing is, do not be scared. Okay, don't be scared. They're not bad. Okay. And to just go there, walk in. If it's your first time, it was my first time, you know. My first time cabin could not work well, okay? And I'll try again. So I think hizo tu ndo najua. So yeah, do not microblade your eyebrows. Do not go with fake lashes. Do your makeup, dress nicely. Do your hair, do your nails. If you have tattoos, wait, nilikuwa nimesahau hiyo. If you have tattoos, visible tattoos around your neck, around your mikono, darling, I'm sorry, but you have to remove them before you go for the interview, because they'll see it. If you have visible tattoos, kwa mikono, kwa shingo, or somewhere that the uniform does not cover, anza kuitoa. Kwa miguu, they do check. When they're checking for scars, they do check for tattoos, and they don't allow tattoos. Do not allow tattoos. So if you have any visible tattoos, anza kuzitoa saizi before applying for the jobs. Don't say I never told you. Okay? It's a very strict thing, and inaweza kueliminate. Unaweza fika final interview and then they see a small tattoo, like you see those love hearts that you guys put juu huku kwa mikono ama huku wapi, that can eliminate you just like that. If you have a tattoo that is imejaa mgongo, sijui venye utaenda kuishi huko Qatar yenye watu hawataona, but hiyo usiseme. If you have a tattoo that's hidden, ukivaa nguo imefunikwa, don't say it. It's unnecessary. Itakutoa tu for no reason. So if it's visible, toa. If it's hidden, you can continue hiding it, but isionekane. Isionekane na mtu. So yeah, tattoos forbidden. It's a crime in Doha. So yeah, I think that sums up the video. I don't remember anything else. So yeah, I think that's it. If I've forgotten anything, you can always remind me on the comment sections. Hapo chini, you can comment down below and then I will answer them. And also, you know, help you if I can. Also, they've reopened, for those who want to apply, they've reopened the positions. They have reopened their customer experience HIA lounges HIA launches and Al services for Nairobi and Mombasa. So you can apply the jobs right now. They are currently open. So if you want, you can apply. Just wake up kwa link or description below. If I remember, if I don't, you can just go to LinkedIn, utaziona ziko hapo. Okay, I will show you guys here. Also, if you can't find them, you can always DM me at I am Kamandi, and then I will send you the link so you can apply and try your luck, you know. So yeah, imagine that's it for me. It wasn't that, yeah, near too. Also, another thing, when you go for the interviews, don't go there when you're scared. Actually, create a conversation with the recruiters, okay, so that you relax. Don't just go there and just sit there and be quiet, because utafika and they are also quiet, and then they are like so ukifika, when they tell you to sit down, just start talking. Akikuuliza how are you, ask them how are you, ask them how they are too, you know. Start a small conversation. Don't just sit there waiting for them to talk to you. Talk to them, because they want to see you, they want to see how you interact with people, you know. They want to see how interactive you are, your people person skills, how they are. So yeah, you go there, talk to them, don't just sit there. Yes, I think that's the end of the video. If you have any questions, please don't be afraid to comment down below. I will answer them. And also, don't be afraid to hit me up on Instagram at I am Kamandi, and yeah, I will answer you guys. So see you guys in Doha. I hope this video helps you, and I hope it gives you an insight on what to expect. So yeah, so in Doha, loves. Bye bye.